Shay is almost 6. Avery is 5. They're 5 months apart, Avery and Shay. And then Merissa is 21.
World you never ever saw.
Our life is chaotic,
Oh
so
my gosh. Our life is absolute bonkers like 99% of the time. Until we're like home here at like 7:30 at night. Sitting. And like both of us work full time, so we are like work, pick up kids, go to activities, have dinner in the car, this, that, and the other thing. But it's also like so fun.
Going outside in the pool.
What are we drawing now?
No, you're not.
Look, he's getting his bathing suit so
He's
he can
gonna
go
go
to the
to
sprinkler.
Did you want your bathing suit?
You want me to get your bathing suit?
Interrupted.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some lunch. Do you have any requests for lunch?
We're getting McDonald's.
So Shay and Avery don't like a combined sandwich. One likes jelly, one likes peanut butter. Jelly for Avery, peanut butter for Shay.
Wow.
With my lesbian pride nails. I mean, the last time we were with you guys, we were talking about adopting during COVID, and we adopted virtually. We were one of the first families in Jersey to adopt virtually. So that was
we did all 3 of our adoptions.
all 3 of our adoptions.
I was adopted one time before when I was like 3 or 4, and it just was really bad. It was rough. It was just abusive. So I lived with my grandparents for a little bit, and then my aunt, and then I chose to go into foster care. And then I got a call my diapers worker got a call about Carly and Bethany.
She had just turned 16. We had said we would never adopt a teenager.
Yeah, that was not in our plan.
Foster a teenager. We would never say yes to them. We were like, don't even call us. We're never going to say yes.
And I got a call at work one day, and it was DCP&P, and they said, hey, listen, we have this girl. She's 16. And I was like, yeah, no, like not for me. And they told us a little bit about who she was, and she was in the office at the time when they made the call. And for something about her story, like really tugged at me. And so I called Bethany, and we were like, okay, like, we'll just see how it goes. Like, we'll see how it goes. We've got the space. Let's say yes.
Yeah, something about it just felt like we were supposed to.
Yeah, and we did. And she came to our house that night and was like
Not happy to be there.
Not happy to be there. Not happy to be there.
Did not want a family, did not want to be adopted, did not
No.
want to do anything. It was essentially, I am here until I can get to independent living
And then
and be on my own forever.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, we will support that. Like, whatever you want, we're here, we'll support you.
Very tough exterior. Very protective walls. Like locked and loaded. She was not ready to open up at all. Very resistant to anything.
She had 16 years of trauma, like of really, really rough life before us.
Yeah.
So
understood.
Yeah.
Right? Like understood the protective factor
and
that
she did not want gay moms.
Oh no. That was something she was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
At first, I wasn't against it because they're 2 moms, and I was raised where it was not right. So I was really like, it was thrown off. But
What do you think, like, did anything specific change, like, open your mind to the possibility, or like?
yeah, that there wasn't a dad, because I had a rough past with my dad. So it just was the best thing, I think, for me, that there wasn't a dad involved. Yeah.
Vinny is the man of the house.
Right, of course.
Yep, he builds our stuff.
Oh, nice.
He gets on the roof. He builds our grill. He takes care of things. He takes the trash out sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes. It is Avery's chore.
Okay.
can't pick that up.
A lot of 21-year-old guys don't want to hang out with like their girlfriend's family.
Parents. Yeah.
And he comes and he hangs out and he like spends time with the kids. It's cute.
Day after day, like I think seeing the consistency of our commitment to her. And number one, I can't talk about Merissa without crying. Like I am unable. I can talk about anything else in the world except for Merissa without crying. So like I like the commitment to her, I think was what really helped her to shed like her layers, and the love that she has for this woman right here, I think really helped her like move forward in a lot of stuff. I can't. She had this idea in her head prior that family is bad. Family is bad. Family is wrong. I don't trust them. I don't feel safe here.
Yeah, I think it was more like I can't trust them.
Yeah.
Like people have shown me over and over again that I can't trust them.
Yeah.
And that's valid.
Totally.
Like we totally understand that. And so I think we both knew she just needed consistency.
Consistency. Yep, consistency and love and a space where she could explore. She had so many like questions about life that she was never allowed to ask people. You know, in the spaces that she was before here, she was really silenced. Like, you know, you don't do anything other than like this very rigid life. And so when she came here, like being able to explore herself and find power within herself again and learn how to like stand up for herself and have a voice that can be heard, I think was like super pivotal for her. And then like years went by and she, I think, changed her mind about the idea of family, and one day asked us if we could adopt her. And like said that she wanted us to be her moms forever. And we were both like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And like not only
like, are you guys still willing
yeah.
to adopt?
We were like, yes.
Wait,
and
what?
like so many players, like our extended family, like everyone was like all in for her. Like every single person in our family, my family, her family, were like her biggest cheerleaders. And, you know, getting to see her grow and like graduate high school.
And that was really
That
our
was,
only
like,
goal for
goal
her.
number
Like
one.
we were like, get her through high school.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, and we kind of thought that was really all we were going to be in her life for, because we were like, she doesn't want to be here, that's fine. Like we'll just try to get her through high school and that's it. And now seeing where she is, she has a full-time job that she's been working for like 3 years.
She like got a promotion.
Right.
I work at a daycare as a lead teacher. Yeah.
Do you like it?
I love it. Yeah, I love kids. I don't think I would have ever finished high school or gotten they got me the job I had now and the job before this. So they've helped me with a lot, and they're always there when I need them. So I love that.
Here we go. And then there are cucumbers, addicted to cucumbers, these children. I know, they love a cucumber. So after Shay, we ended up adopting 2 more kids virtually. We adopted our son Avery and then our oldest daughter Merissa, and all during COVID.
It's such on my eyes.
Like he was like super interested in the fact that I saved a turtle. He was like, Mom, how did you know how to save a turtle? Did you learn to save a turtle? Did you go to school to save a turtle? How do I save a turtle? We fostered a bunch of kids in between those adoptions, and we just recently got to be a part of a Reunification, our most recent foster daughter, and we just got to witness her being reunified with her birth mom, which was really special. Lots of feelings, because she was such a huge part of our world, and
It's weird.
Yeah, it's such a huge part of our story, and like the best friend to our 2 little kids.
We might be officially closing our home for now.
Because we want to honor our adopted kids' experience, I think, and let them have this.
Some more stability.
Yeah.
The coming and going, we signed up for that. They didn't sign up for that. So like seeing our last foster daughter leave and having to experience Shay and Avery and Merissa dealing with the emotions of like them not understanding why she's not here anymore. That has been hard, and I think made us think like, okay, we might need a little break.
You know, with reunifications happening, your adopted kids have questions, and they kind of want to know, you know, why their story looks different or things like that. So navigating those big conversations with 5-year-olds has been tough.
Trying to focus on helping them remember that everyone, like all of their birth families loved them.
For sure.
And it had nothing to do with like, no one wanted you and they wanted her. Like, so just trying to remind them, you know, of all of the positives, you know, like they get more family because we're still in touch with Shay's bio mom. And so like there's room for everyone. I think our conversations with Avery are the harder ones because we don't know any of his biological family. So it's very different, and we like having to navigate the fact that some of our kids have their bio families involved and he's the only one who really doesn't. That we still haven't really maybe found the perfect
we're not experts in that
way
conversation yet.
to explain it. So it's tricky, I think, but we try to do the best we can.
We do. We never want our kids to feel bad about their birth families. Like we always want them to be reminded that they are loved and that they were loved and are loved and will continue to be loved. That because they were adopted through the system doesn't make them any less lovable or wanted, if that makes sense. But I'm grateful for like the foster mom community because they have kind of helped us come up with that language and like how to have conversations with kids at that age about big topics.
Well, and our kids are around so many other foster and adoptive families that it's less abnormal for them, I feel like, because they see other families going through the same thing. So I think that has helped a little bit that, you know, they're around people who have had similar experiences.
So they call us mommy and mama. I am mommy, Bethany is mama.
How did that start?
I think it just was like like we just did it. Like it wasn't like
It just happened.
yeah. And like a lot of other, like we have a lot of other like 2-mom families and that's just what they do.
Well, when Shay started talking, she just automatically did that.
Yeah. So we were like, oh, this feels normal.
You ready for your lunch? Don't spray me, I'm coming outside.
This is all their birth flowers.
Oh.
And mine and Bethany's are in there too.
Want to kiss that flower?
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Aww.
I put the flower.
Thank you.
They're outside.
Being a part of a transracial adoption, it is our duty and responsibility to ensure that our children know who they are, where they came from, their identity, their culture, what makes them beautiful is who they are. And so like from the gate, like before we even became foster parents, we educated ourselves and learned as much as we could to be the best parents we could to children of different cultures and races. To this day, like we are learning, we are engaging, we are putting our children, surrounding our family and children with diverse people, making sure that in every space that we go to, that there are different families and different kids. We read, I mean, the amount of literature and books and podcasts and all the things that we can learn to just be aware that we are parenting children that look different than us.
Yeah, it's hard. And I feel like a lot of times more eyes are on you when you are not a person of color raising people of color, which is fair. We totally understand that. And I think we try to take it very serious, the fact that we have a lot of responsibility to bring them up knowing who they are and where they come from, and they're different cultures than we have. Avery is African American and Hispanic, so like trying to teach him those things. I've been trying to learn Spanish so that it's something that he can learn, because growing up in his house, that's what they would have spoken.
Yeah.
And I think as a queer couple, it does help give us some perspective, because we are already different.
Yeah.
So that, I think, is a little bit helpful, because, you know, we have a little more insight into how different people are treated.
Like something that I take really seriously and I say is like my pride and joy is Shay and her hair. That to me has been like my ultimate mom thing, is educating myself, learning. I've asked her birth mom tons of questions and just like learning how to honor that. In the Black community, your hair is your crown. And it's important and powerful and full of so much beauty. And I want Shay to know that. And like, I want her to be proud of that piece of her. And so as a mom, it's my job to teach her how to do that. And it's my job to like make sure she feels confident in that crown.
And I feel like you've done that for Avery too.
Yeah.
He has a barber that he goes to.
Oh yeah. He's been going to the barber since he was 18 months old. We like almost like vetted all of these barbers to make sure we found one that would be a good one for Avery, and it's been his buddy for a couple years. I mean, if it wasn't for other Black women teaching me and showing me the way, I would not have, I don't think, learned.
Yeah.
But it was my responsibility to educate myself.
I can do it.
You do a
but
great job.
I choose to let her be in
You do
charge.
a great job. Your ponytails. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to like come and do like a whole spiel with you. You have to like fill out all types of information. They have to like go through your space.
Right.
Let's see how much space it says we.
Oh yeah.
Our capacity, probably. Let's see. 4.
Okay.
Licensed capacity, 4. Capacity is for 3 children and 1 infant.
Right, and that's not including our adopted kids.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying we can have 4 more. And I'm like,
Try
no,
again.
that's no.
That's gonna be a no for me.
How has your relationship been?
Ours.
Hate each other.
No, I'm just I hate it. No, I'm just kidding. We just celebrated 7 years married. Yeah, and it's been fun. I mean, we both, like from the beginning of time when we first started dating, like both knew we wanted to be moms. It was like such a yearning for both of us. And so getting to do motherhood together has been the best. Like you're my best friend. And so it's been cool, like getting to do that with you, and like getting to navigate. Our kids are hard some days, man.
A lot of days. A lot of
So
days.
like we have gone through trials ourselves as like learning how to parent and learning how to communicate and learning how to navigate really hard days. But I definitely think it's brought us closer.
We live, I mean, I know other people live this way too, but I really try to focus on just having fun.
Yeah.
Like, I am just like a big kid.
She's the fun mom.
But like, I think that's just kind of the vibe of like our whole family now, is we just
have fun.
want to live having a good time.
Yeah.
Like,
We have
and we
so
want to
much
teach the
fun.
kids like not to take things too serious. Like,
Yeah, life is good. Life is
Right.
fun.
so we just try to have a good time.
We do a lot of fun things as a family. And it's a fun house. This is like the fun house. Like our kids' friends and neighbors and our family, like everyone knows that they can feel safe here. And I think it's because of the energy that we've brought, like as a family and as parents. A lot of people have found safety here.
And I would like to say we might do a lot of things good, but we do a lot of things bad too.
We make mistakes every day, all the
I
time.
have to apologize to the kids almost
at
every
least
day.
once a day. Like, I'm so sorry.
Say like, listen, we mess up too.
Oh,
I don't ever want them to think we think we're perfect
Right.
or we think we do everything good. Like, so I try to show them anytime I mess up, like, look, like we make
mess up
mistakes.
too.
We mess up all the time. We argue, like, you know, try to show them real life so that they don't have this idea that they have to be perfect or that they have to, you know, do certain things and stuff. We just want them to know, like, it's not that not that
that deep.
serious. Just like do the best you can.
Do your best. Do your best. But yeah, it's a good time doing life with you.
We're killing it.